The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 2, Chapter 45. The Results of Peddling. This is a curse, isn't it? After hurrying back to the village, I got Raftalia to see the healers about her burns that I had caused. Even so, this is quite strong. The dragon corpse in the mountain had a curse that was this strong? No, that is... Wondering how I was going to answer, I stammered. Yes, I made a mistake and was accidentally burned along with the dragon. Raftalia smiled while looking in my direction as if to say it was a secret. Can you do anything about it? If it's money, I'll pay whatever you need. Raftalia is a girl, after all. If she has black marks like this, she would stand out, which would be troublesome. It's not that it's impossible, but... During the preparation, the healers bring out a bottle of transparent liquid to the room. It is quite powerful. It could heal her soon. What is that? It's holy water. To cure a curse, it's best to use holy water. I see. It seems injuries would slow her heal due to the effect of the curse shield until fully healed. Would be slow to heal, whatever. That is very dangerous. There's no clear distinction between friend or foe. In addition, there is a counter effect on allies. I have no idea. Maybe some MMO type thing? Oh, is that... That was a translator thing? I think that was a... I feel like that was a translator comment. I can't even think about using it. Also, after looking at that shield tree, the unsealing wasn't progressing at all. It was only for a short time, but I cannot unseal that shield. I remember having that sort of a hunch. Soak the holy water into the bandage. The healers apply the holy water-soaked bandage to Raftalia's blackened wounds. Sorry, it's so simple for now. Please use powerful holy water made by the church in a large town, if possible. So, how much will it heal? To be honest, it's a fairly strong curse. Whether it can be totally cured when it comes to the work of dragons... The truth is that I did it, though, but to think that the curse was so powerful it could be considered the work of a dragon. Oh, right. How much more medicine will be needed? This is all I can do for now. Saint Sama, please help with the people who are suffering from the illness. Okay, I left Raftalia in the room with the treatment master and head to the building where they gathered the sick. As expected of medicine made by a professional, the sickness that could not be cured with my treatment medicine was easily cured by this. I feel relieved looking at the sick people breathing calmly in their sleep. I want strength, but not from relying on that kind of shield. Saving someone from sickness is insignificant, but I still curse my weakness. There may come a time where even Firo could get hurt. Thankfully, she was fine this time. My head blanked in an instant where I thought she died. I thought this many times. This world is not a game. Nobody will revive if they die. I watched the graveyard behind the isolation facility deep in thought. I was betrayed and swindled, but I want to protect the people who believed in me no matter what. I returned to the treatment room and spoke to Raftalia, who was wrapped in bandages. I'm sorry. It's all right, but I was afraid that Naofumi-sama went somewhere far away. Eh? That power, it's trying to drag Naofumi-sama somewhere. That's what I feel. Therefore, this is a cheap price to pay if I was able to stop Naofumi-sama. Raftalia's laughing expression pierces my heart. I must absolutely protect her. With determination, I swear not to lose to that shield. Raftalia, is your sickness cured? It should be all right, for now. Next time I administer medicine, stay close to me. It will serve as prevention. Okay. Thus, we slept in the village that day. We worked on the extermination of the epidemic as hard as possible the next day. I asked the treatment master if I could help make the medicine, and the work was completed earlier than scheduled. I wanted to learn, but I felt something inside me that was interfering. People suffering from illness disappeared, and the village became peaceful again. Where will we peddle next? Did you ask the treatment master on how to make medicine? Procuring holy water for Raftalia is top priority now, but I do want to learn how to make high-class medicine. Naofumi-sama, won't the wave start soon? Eh? What Raftalia says returns me from my thoughts. That reminds me. I hastily opened the arrival prediction window. There's only 3.5 days left. This is bad. We only have a little over 3 days remaining. Preparations will be insufficient. Firo, let's hurry to the castle town. Roger. Saint Sama, this... I was presented with a bag full of money by the village head. Saint Sama, this is the money you asked for. Please accept it. Come to think of it, my real identity is still hidden. Yeah. I receive the bag of money and count how much is inside. I put half in another bag and return it. Eh? It wasn't my power alone. This is for the outstanding treatment master who is in this village. Hand it to him. Okay. Yep, it would have been really dangerous this time if that treatment master was not here. Because my limit was only suppressing the illness. That person contributed just as much. See ya. Thank you very much. The group of villagers saw us off together. When these guys know my real identity, will they look at me in disgust? It's a complicated feeling. I'll stow it away in the corner of my head because there are preparations to be made. I don't care about the condition of the carriage at this time. We rushed to the castle town. There was a rumor about a carriage that was roaring down the road with frightening speed after that day. On the way, Master, something is... I came out of the carriage. Wild Fiorial A appears. Wild Fiorial B appears. Wild Fiorial C appears. Ah! Fiora looked at Fiorial with an astonished impression. Fiorial A, B, and C looked at Fiora with the same expression and ran away. What was that? Running away when encountering. That is the behavior pattern of rare monsters that have delicious experience points and money. Though I can't expect a lot of experience when Fiorial is in such a place. Maybe they were just surprised to see a Fiorial queen and ran away. What an appetizing bird. Whenever we pass another one, they have one. Another person, they have one. Whenever we pass another person, they have one. Whatever. They are from the same family as you. I know that Fiora is licking her lips. Is there anything this fellow doesn't see as food? It is scary that she is likely to perform cannibalism. Master, if we chase now, we can still kill them. Stop it. It's still not too late now. This fellow has no sense of tension at all. That reminds me. I did not check our level after the fight with the zombie dragon. Me, 38. Raftalia, level 40, with a star. Fiora, level 40, with a little star. Star? Hey, do you guys know the star next to your levels? I have a bad feeling. What could it be? No. Fiora has an idea? Let's see. Help. I don't understand it. I can't find anything on the star. At long last, we arrive at the castle town. Let's go to the old man and get some weapons and armor to prepare for the wave. After a long absence, the old man from the weapons shop just watches us with a hand on the middle of his forehead, and it seems to be lost in thought. Hey, lad, don't just appear so suddenly. Don't you know sudden events go hand in hand with business? Well, that's true. So, what's your budget? Let's see. I put my month's earning on the counter in front of the old man. It's about 4 large bags of money. This is all the silver coins. Count properly, lad. How did you make such a killing? This is the result of peddling. Seriously, what a surprising hobby for you to have. It's not unfortunate. Well, did you count how much there is? The contents of the money bag were counted by Raftalia, the old man, and me. So, how did the Missy get injured? The old man points at Raftalia while counting money. Earlier I received a powerful curse attack by a powerful demon. I stopped counting and looked at Raftalia. Ah, yeah, curses are troublesome. Did you get any treatment? Yeah, after this we will go buy some holy water at the church. I see. Why are you lying? Is it because it is a curse that I gave? Phew. Oh, Raftalia must have done the explanation. After buying equipment, can I request a carriage made of metal? Don't order anything from me, lad. You can't do it? Well, I'm familiar with dealing with metal. Though it may look like a lot, but there is surprisingly little after being converted from silver coins. It's equivalent to 70 gold coins. Lad, your earnings are tremendous. I am aware of my business talents. Though I'm not sure if I actually possess such talents. I am conceited. I feel like I have done a few things similar to merchants of death. Oh, right. There is various equipments taking off of thieves. I give instructions to Fiora, who has been restless with the goods store, and tell her to bring in the various armors from the carriage. This is for trade-ins. Lad, this is too much. How much equipment can I get with only this much? Let's see. The Missy can get a new weapon, and you can get some gauntlets. The old man is rather impressive, and I start to think. I am thankful that you're favoring my shop, but go to another shop to trade in. What do you mean? Recently, the other heroes haven't been seen, so you could go check out the other excellent shops. Haven't considered that. Because they have knowledge from other games, the possibility of knowing where they can get better equipment from the old man's shop is quite high. Let's assume that the best shop in this city is the old man's. Are they somewhere in another country? Do you have any idea? There might be something in the neighboring country. Your shop is good enough. I'd rather not waste time on speculations. Lad, even the worst weapons and armors I've seen you make are quite good. Is that a skill? What are you saying? I was a disciple of a master craftsman in the East when I was young. Exactly. I'll be in your care because it's efficient. Lad, I understand. I'll live up to your expectations. The old man left the counter and started browsing the wares in his own shop. Let's see. For the Missy, a high-class magic sword should be adequate. Needless to say, the blood-clean clothing will be applied after it's completed. It'll cost 10 gold. Of course, there were some trade-ins, including the 10 gold. Next is magic silver armor that has magic defense with an appropriate range. Magic defense? The process of absorbing the magical power of the wielder to boost defense. I see. I want to make Raftalia's defense as high as it can be, because there's a possibility I could hurt Raftalia. The old man moves 10 pieces of gold again. It's quite expensive. But, hey, isn't there better equipment that I can buy? The metal carriage and the Missy's treatment will be quite expensive. Also, it is absurd to have equipment that doesn't balance with you. That makes sense. This is also the limit for equipment around here for now. Ah, that's it. I take the old man's word for it, as the equipment is good enough. If the equipment. From here on out, it needs to be custom made. Come back later. So for the trouble, but the wave comes in 3 days. Whatever. But the wave comes in 3 days. Will it be done in time? I won't have enough time if I have to procure the materials. That's what I figured. I already have various materials, but it's not enough. Well, can you use the skin of a decaying dragon? That's not a problem. What are you going to do, lad? What am I going to do? I can lighten the heavy equipment because you prefer it, and I can make a new equipment with any materials you bring. By the way, will the performance be good? It can be done easily. The durability will be good too. By the way, would the performance go up if you add bone to the armor? Similar to the armor of the savage tribes? Ah, I was going to recommend that. Chimera and dragon materials are amazing. It would be perfect to protect the core of the armor with dragon skin too. The core of the armor that was souvenir from Fudo and a certain dragon. It seems it will become some good armor. Then can I order it? Thanks for business. There will be extra fees for processing costs and material charges. After saying so, the old man moves another 5 pieces of gold and takes the materials to the inner part of the counter. I can put the bone armor into what you've already have equipped. Okay. I go to the changing room to change and put the armor on the counter. Master, just like Villager. Shut up. This bird has a foul mouth. Hey, what about Fudo? You're getting a new carriage. I made the arrangements from the old man for a metal carriage. It was quite costly. It cost me 10 gold. Well, there were some bonuses added in. Fudo wants armor like Raftalia, Nesan, and Master. No. I want it! I'm pretty frustrated by this bird's whining. Don't be like that, lad. I'll do you a favor and lend you the equipment for that little bird, Missy. You see, I tell him that this fellow's offensive ability already surpasses Raftalia, and that's with her bare hands. That is already sufficient. Is there anything? Does the bird Missy usually fight in her demon form? Yeah. Well, then, that's outside of my jurisdiction. It's not impossible to acquire equipment from demon shops, though. Demon trader. I'm reminded of that nasty smile, the gentleman in my imagination. Do you need me to introduce you? No, I know someone. Should we go meet him? Then come back 2 days later for the equipment. Okay, so, old man. What's up? Do you know about the stars attached next to a level? Oh, did you not get strong enough to class up? Class up? The lad doesn't know. The class up is a growth limit breakthrough. When levels are raised to the limit, a class up can be done. After that, power can raise even further. What was that? In other words, it's a rite of passage for a job change in gaming terms. Unless a class up is performed, they can't get stronger. Originally, if you were a knight loyal to the country or a magician adventurer, you can get a class up, but you will be granted one as a hero. Or will you be granted one? When I think about it, it was no wonder that thief groups were so weak. The highest level is 40. Using that fact, unworthy adventurers and villagers cannot class up. Power is managed. The reason is that the country does not deem you trustworthy class up if not granted. There are worries as to what direction to take during class up, but if you get a star, then all possibilities are open. Where can I class up? It can be done at the Hourglass of the Dragon's Era. You can do it in such a place? No wonder the management was so strict. Then meeting the other heroes there, was it because of class up? I wonder what their levels are. As expected, I feel irritated. Then I'm going to head out. If it's possible, I should do it as quickly as I can. We leave the weapon shop and hurry to the Hourglass of the Dragon's Era. Because the carriage has reached its limit, we left it back at the weapon shop Fudo is in human form. What are we going to do? Every day I feel that there is some kind of weird atmosphere in the inn. It seems there are many people with birds similar to this fellow. That would be the result. Now that I think about it, what exactly does class up expand? I want to class up as per Naofumi-sama's request. Stop that. Raftalia, you must decide on your own possibility yourself. In the games of old, the class change would let you choose between a light route and a dark route. The person in question has to make the choice themselves. When the wave is over and I return to the old my own world, you must live for yourself. Now Fumi-sama will go back? Yeah. I have no attachments to this world either. Whatever. There are people that I want to repay, but I will do that by saving the world. I do not wish to remain in such an unpleasant world. Can you take me with you? Where? Where would you stay? If someone like Raftalia comes to my world, it would look strange. I rolled that R a little. I don't know why. Raftalia. Firo wants to go too. Firo. Where are you going? Firo is impossible. Really? Oh, well, Firo, what class up do you want? Firo wants to be able to spit poison. I was at a loss for words. All I can muster is, what is up with this bird? Was it that? Recently we've been fighting a lot of demons that has the ability to use poison, like that bioplant, zombie dragon. You're already poisonous enough. By that I meant your tongue. Really? Firo exhales and checks her breath. It's not coming out. That's not what I mean. Anyways, let's go. As for us, we head to the Hourglass of the Dragon's Era full of expectations. Yay, class up! I don't know if the shield can do that. Shield, yeah, probably not. Maybe. Is it like hero to hero 2? Hero beta? I don't know.